Hi, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. It's been a while since I posted anything on this channel. Thank you so much for your patience. I was feeling a little burnt out on content creation, but I hope to be back, or at least posting, at least once every other week instead of just disappearing for a few months. But we're back because I Did a Thing is back. He made a gun blade. This video is called I Forged a Gun Blade. Well, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Thank you for the head up. All right, no farting during the stream. I mean, no farting during the reaction content, please. Please do not interrupt our Lord and Savior. I Did a Thing with your stupid ass. I'll allow one. That's fine. One is okay. One is fine. All right, you ready? Let me know if the volume is too loud or too quiet. Okay. And I will be pausing the video whenever I have something to say, so I don't talk over his beautiful, beautiful accent.
How you going? I am bloody sick of the police coming around to my house because apparently I've made something that slightly resembles a gun on this channel. And it's stressing me out. So I've told myself I'm never making one again unless someone gives me a lot of money.
How much? Make a gun blade for big cash, Honkai. Seems legit. Seems legit. No way, he got sponsored by Honkai Star Rail. He got sponsored by Honkai Star Rail? Shut up! I'm gonna take that redeem away from you if you abuse it. Is he okay? Oh. Oh no.
This video is brought to you by Honkai Star Rail, where they're paying me to make Fei Xiao's gunblade.
Legit?
Now take a look at this bloody sword. It's ridiculous. The blue, the crazy bevels, these spikes, the sword shoved
The booba.
down the barrel of a gun, but I have no idea how to make it. So I'm going to try and make it easy for myself and split the sword into 3 parts. The blade and then the gun handle thing, which will be 2 pieces that wrap around the blade. But unfortunately, it's not going to be a real gun. Because if Fei Xiao had that blade in Australia, they would get locked up for the rest of their life and also get...
The way he taps on that monitor aggressively is making me uncomfortable. Also, at this point, isn't I Did a Thing just a very complicated cosplayer at this point?
a Daily Mail article written about them.
Oh, hold up a minute. So, look, what's this? What's this lady on the left? What's this lady in pink on the left? Hot singles in your area, perhaps?
Mail article written about them. And I'm going to start with the sword and stick everything on later.
Fuck shoes.
If I was a real Japanese sword master guy, I would spend months hand making a perfect steel billet with a soft core for strength and a hard outer edge of high carbon steel for hardness, which I would then meticulously shape into a blade before I hang myself. But I don't really feel like doing that.
I don't think if you were a real craftsman, I don't think hanging yourself was the norm back then. I'm pretty sure it was all the rage to seppuku yourself.
So it's all going to be made out of 1 piece of steel because it's strong and most importantly cheaper, because I have a feeling I'm going to screw something up. So I'm going to use this big piece of 1084 steel. And if you don't know why it's called that, I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I traced a rough sword outline onto it, and to keep this authentic, I'm going to cut it out with the same methods of Japanese samurai, a laser machine.
Oh! Yo! I cannot believe the Japanese were so ingenious back in the days. Oh!
And if you're following along at home, you may not have access to a laser machine like me, but a laser pointer zip tied to a grinder will also work. And a random Chinese company sent me this, and I don't know why they thought, hey, let's send the guy that barely knows how to weld, but is also likely on multiple watch lists, a laser powerful enough to blind his whole neighborhood. But I'm glad that
Jesus. That actually gave me a heart attack. Oh God, my anxiety. Why would you ever point something that's a gun shaped at your own face? Oh lordy.
they did. Alright, I don't know how to use
it's
this,
a foot.
and it's destroying the concrete behind what I'm cutting. So I'm going to figure it out another time and just use a grinder.
Did he say grinder? What the fuck are the police doing here?
And after 4 hours of grinding, I realized a problem. I cannot pick this sword up with one hand. And I have two options. The first to my...
He's weak, is what he's saying. And he's using his right arm too. Bro needs to get some more practice in.
favorite is roids, and the other is being lame and using two hands to pick it up. So I could just leave the bottom part unsharpened so I can put my other hand down there. Or I could do both. And I don't know what kind of juice the characters from Honkai Star Rail are on, but no normal human can pick this up with...
They're on Gamer Subs! They're on Gamer Subs! Gamer Subs, please sponsor me.
One hand. But I'll deal with that later. And now to clean it all up. And another problem with making the sword is the edges. It's like Honkai were trying to make it hard for specifically me to make. Like, what is this? What is that? What is this thing? And most importantly, what is that? How am I meant to make this? But it does look pretty cool. And it's pretty scary grinding in between the sharp spikes, as I feel like I'm going to catch the disc and it's going to explode. It also feels a little bit unethical, as I'm sure the metals felt safe back there. But I got it. Then I spent another 2 hours
You know what's I'm sometimes when I watch this channel, I'm so regretful that I am not a face cam streamer, because my model cannot capture the on my face. The absolute what the fuck on my face cannot be captured by this model. I'm so worried about him.
Filing in every direction possible. Okay, now I have to deal with my hole. And Fei Xiao has a fairly small hole, and it comes to...
That is... You cannot say that. You can't tell people that. That is between you two only. Wow. I cannot believe he kiss and tell. What is this, man? Is this Australian? Is this a norm in Australia?
Here on the gun, but I'm going to make their hole bigger to save some weight. And I've got a couple of options for the hole. The easiest would just be sticking a picture of the background on the front, as that involves minimal tool use. But I'm going to try just drilling 1,000,000 holes and connecting them and milling it all down, which took a lot longer than just milling the whole thing out. But in the process of milling, I must have struck a 2-for-1 deal on blades, and I got this sick bread cutter. Oh, she works really well. Okay.
I don't have an expression for worried. Yeah, I probably should make an expression for worried.
And now I need to start work on the bevel. And to pretend I'm actually a blacksmith and make this video longer, I'm going to make the bevel on the anvil, which means I need a forge. And I have one, but it's not going to fit the sword. So I need to make another. So first I drilled holes in this pipe until I had enough to make the world's largest Peruvian flute.
He's a genius. Why? Where did her shirt go?
Then I got some bricks from the...
Chat, is it normal for you to be half naked in the garage with your homie who's also half naked, watching your third homie who's also half naked with no shoes working on holes? Yes. Cool. Very cool. Of course. I'm such a silly woman for asking such a stupid rudimentary question. I'm sorry.
Nearest construction site. And I'm going to use charcoal.
Yes,
as
it's
that
normal.
gets real hot and will also fly everywhere and burn me. Now, to be safe, I started with a test piece, as I had no idea if I could even make
Why did you do
bevel.
this so close to the bushes? That's how wildfires start. I am so...
And I'm going to try to compress the end without spreading it out too much, as a random bloke on the internet told me that's bad to do. But after doing some hitting for a couple of minutes, this is all I had done, which would take way too long. So I'm taking the sword back to Grinder.
Grinder.
Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing with the bevels, but I know that I just wanted to come down from this line on both sides and meet in the middle. So I kind of just started grinding. And it took me a while to figure out how to even do this. At first I was kind of randomly running it along, but then I discovered if I get my head really close to the grinding belt, you can see where it's contacting the blade. Then I realized I could set the rest angle I want and press the blade up from there. Which sounds easy, but the blade weighs around 10 kilos or 20 pounds. And after almost a full day of carefully grinding these bevels with minimal screw-ups,
don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it, don't drop it.
I'm pretty happy with it, and even managed to get the same bevel points that Fei Xiao's sword has. Now, before I harden the blade in the forge, I'm going to tell you more about the sponsor of this video, Honkai Star Rail.
Alright, anyways. He's a very dumb start, man. Hi, Kizu, welcome back. Hello, Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Man, this is real sugar daddy. Every time he comes in, I'm like, hi, Daddy. Thanks for the monies. Hey, how you been? How you been? Welcome, welcome.
Honkai Star Rail is a space fantasy RPG from Ho-Yo-Verse, the makers of
Why do you say it like that? Ho-Yo-Verse. Ho-Yo-Verse.
Quenching Impact. The game has accumulated over 100 million downloads within a year since its release, and also won Best Mobile Game at the TGS.
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just got back from TwitchCon, and I met Shy Lily, I met Cinder, I met Aether, I met Nyanners. I'm so happy. Ho-Yo-Verse. He has a booba mouse pad. Did he? I didn't see.
Context such as enemies, environments, characters, and more. There are over 50 characters.
I want to see.
Fei Xiao, who is a new character of the game and is a master of all weapons and also seems to have copied my sword design. In the game, you'll search for treasure chests, solve puzzles, explore each NPC stories, and
Fei Xiao. Why did he keep saying that it's a Japanese sword when the name is Chinese?
uncover the secrets of the world. It is seriously the most fun I've ever had while playing a video game, and it's available on PC, mobile, and PlayStation. So go download the game and try out Fei Xiao.
Oh, he does have a Booba mouse pad. Hell yeah.
Alright, back to the hard.
Yo, at TwitchCon I saw a Matara Booba mouse pad, and it's so firm. Oh, it's like very, very firm. I tried it out. Hey, look, the video's back.
And hardening is when you get the metal rod hot and aroused, and then you quickly dunk it in a liquid to cool it down, locking it in the hardened state. Now, there are fancy tools called Lieb hardness something something, which press down onto the metal to see if it's quenched to an acceptable hardness. But an easy way to do it at home is with the bite test, and depending on how many teeth you break, that is usually a certain hardness, which also depends on calcium intake and your gum health. For example, with
Bro, this is my worst nightmare. I literally have nightmares about losing my teeth all the time. Why will you have to do Oh god, that crunch sound was so vivid. Did you buy the pad? I did not. Sorry, I can't deal with bugs. Trying it. Yeah, try it with your teeth, chat. Next time you see a booba, try it with your teeth to confirm hardness.
this piece of hardened steel, I broke 3 teeth. So I'm at a Rockwell hardness level of 86, which is good enough for a sword like this. So
You've
I
done
put it
crack.
in and cranked up the blower.
Common sign of stress.
And
I am
within
very
5
stressed.
minutes, it got red hot, so I was ready for the quench.
I don't think you need to physically be in there, sir, with the sword.
And I'm not happy, as the blade bent.
Oh no!
Then when I tried applying a little bit of pressure to straighten it out,
I don't think that'll work, man.
Why is that f***ing cracked?
No! No! No!
it snapped. And a week's worth of blood, sweat, and hiring stripper cops were all wasted.
Stripper cops? That's a thing? So are they strippers or are they cops? As in, who do I have to call? Famously, a certain kind of stress from dreaming of losing teeth? What kind? Mammogram machine? I don't know. I've never had a mammogram done before. Monetary stress. Call 911 and ask for strippers. Do it. How much are you gonna give me if I do it? I'm sure they get prank calls all the time. They're such good homies, these strippers. How much is bail? Oh no.
Bring it. Tell me where it hurts, man.
So I took Facial's sword to Corin, who has the biggest shed in Bowral. And then Corin recommended we take it to his mate's place, Keith Flutter, master bladesmith, who also has a great shed.
Oh hell yeah, let's go. Man cave. Not wait, what? What did he say? Following are not permitted. Women talking about feelings. Chick flicks. I don't see any stripper cops on this list. Bet. Women unless topless. Yes, but the stripper cops are also topless. Better. Much better.
You did quite a nice job on the grinds, really.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Well, I mean, and then I f***ed it all up by jumping in my pool with it.
Oh, you jumped in with it?
Keep finding more and more, yeah.
That's okay. Were you in the nude?
I wasn't in the mood. I should.
Oh, okay.
I did consider it.
Do you have your apron?
And they told me I did 4 things wrong. Firstly, I heated up the blade lying down, which causes it to warp. And then I heated it up to red in sunlight, which meant the blade was actually way hotter than it should have been. And the grain structure in the metal got real weird and sandy. Thirdly, I shouldn't have quenched it in the pool, as the chemicals and salt ruined the blade, which might have been the reason for all the cracks. And lastly, I burnt my trees above the forge. I don't know how they knew that.
Even I knew that. Even I fucking knew that. Even I fucking knew that. He's lucky he didn't start a fucking wildfire by accident. Remember that one year in California with this stupid couple tried to do a gender reveal and started the worst Californian wildfire in recent years? Man!
But they are right. And with those 5 things in mind, they thought the blade would be impossible to fix, as we couldn't even weld it as the grain structure was real bad.
We better off just profiling a new one, Keith.
I think.
So we decided to knock out a new one in record time.
They're just making a new one. Don't do quenching oil. Oh god, no. That is so dangerous. Why do they keep crossing OSHA regulations? OSHA, where are you? Is OSHA in the room with us? Those are gas tanks. Oh my god. Where are the gloves? Oh, okay, thank you. Where's the eye protection? OSHA is like,
once we had
this
made
is
the
too
shape,
much.
it was time for Master Keith to put the bevels on it.
Come on, hurry up, Keith. Just slap some bevels on it. They can't be any worse than his work. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Pretty sure some idiot before also did a gender reveal and like the multitude of balloons hit apart. Bro, I don't understand the need for a gender reveal. Like, who cares? Why is this such a big thing? Like, you're pregnant, good. All right. Who cares if it's a male or female? I don't know.
Then it was time to do the heat quench the right way in a proper forge with a proper tank.
It's no swimming pool though, I'll tell you that.
It's not as
Yeah, the others are wearing shoes. Disappointing.
It doesn't fit?
Oh,
But it wouldn't fit, so Corin and Keith decided to heat it up
the
with
hole's
Oxy.
too small, Chad. Just
And
like
in 2 hours
facials.
together, we made a blade that took me a week to make. And these blokes saved my blade and the video. And Keith Flutter also does knife making courses. So you can come along and make a blade with him just like me. And while I was there, I was chatting to Corin about Fei Xiao's blue sword and how I could do that. And he told me he has the perfect thing, a laser, which he uses to put amazing coloured engravings on custom tools that he makes, like this center punch or this hammer, which magically straightens metal. And I don't know how this hammer works, and I don't want to know. And you probably think I could just do the colouring with the laser on the one I have at home, but no, I can't. So we set up at Corin's and started to work out the design. And because of the length of the sword, we won't be able to do it in one go, and we need to break it into bits. So we put the first part in and let the laser rip.
That is so cool! Man! I wish I had the balls to handle machinery to learn like carpentry or like woodworking or metalworking. It's so cool! Lasers, dude! Yeah! Ancient Japanese technology. I want that hammer. Welcome back, Posu! Because attention. I don't know. Yeah, I like what's the point of a gender reveal? Like, does it change anything if it's a girl versus a boy or vice versa? Like, there's the pregnancy reveal event, there's a gender reveal event, there's a baby shower. What's a baby shower? Just have the child. Holy, I could not be bothered with any of that stuff. Welcome back, Vilsa. Thank you.
And the laser works in a similar way to colouring a blade by heating it, as steel at a certain temperature changes colour. So you can do the same with a laser at a certain frequency, or so we thought. And the first part came out real nice, and looks like a very similar blue to Fei Xiao's blade.
You telling me to pick it up because you're going to laser me and burn me?
But it didn't go smoothly on the other part, and we spent all day doing this.
I mean...
Oh no! The classic case of like painting your walls and then running out of paint, and you're like, well shit, let me just get another one. And then the next tub is never the same color.
The blue is beautiful, but yeah, it definitely doesn't match. But that gold is exactly the same.
Yes,
And
the gold is
eventually got a
beautiful.
blue blade, which doesn't look exactly the same as Fei Xiao's blade, but it's pretty similar. Alright, I'm nearly done now and just need to make the handle, which is the gun, but not a gun. And because I'm lazy, I'm going to 3D print them. And this was my first print, which took 12 hours.
It's
and
crazy that you
I stupidly
can
didn't measure it properly for the
3D
blade,
print a
and
gun.
it's also not very strong.
Oh.
So I printed 2 more, which took me 48 hours, which for the Americans watching is 2 whole sleepy times. Then I stole Alexa's Warhammer paints
Americans don't
and
sleep.
started painting.
Wait, that's actually good painting work. Oh my god! Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah.
And now to glue it all together, using my second favourite 2-part epoxy, 69 epoxy. Second to rim job epoxy. And after cleaning up all the creamy bits, it was done. This giant, beautiful sword.
The creamy bits. Ooh, beautiful. Nice.
And
Fucking
it
thing
is
off my screen.
barely liftable with one hand.
That feel when an anime girl with big booba is stronger than you.
And after a quick sharpen, it was time to see how it compares to a regular sword. Okay, I've set up a forged in fire style gauntlet for Alexa and I. And first, we have the fish chop to test sharpness.
I think for the rules of this game, we get 1 swing each. So I'm going to try first, and then you're going to get a cut.
I don't want to be next to you while you
Where do you want to go? This is kind of scary.
behind the camera.
Ready?
Yeah.
3. What do I want to hit? There. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Sword!
And it's a clean cut too.
Sorry.
Your sword.
It's not like a hack.
That's a clean cut.
Perfect.
Alexa, now it's your turn to cut the fish.
I'll see.
Let me get your fish.
I'm allowed to look.
Take a look at your fish.
What do you even find? What even? Is that a sardine?
You love sardines.
I do love sardines.
Do not throw the sword at me, please. Oh. Whenever you're ready. You.
Oh, slice of it
Nice.
up.
You samurai.
Okay, I was
You samurai.
That was beautiful. I was not expecting it to work either. That's why I gave you a stupid small fish.
All right, next we have the hardness
The
test.
fish
with
represents
this rack
something.
of sweet baby Ray's ribs.
3,
Oh,
2,
why they?
1.
Oh,
Oh shit!
amazing.
And you know what? This, you know how it kind of like cuts and then stops? That's not the sword problem, I think. I think that's a technique problem. If you give this shit to someone who's used to working with swords, I think you can make a clean cut. That's crazy. It's not about the size of the fish. It's about the motion of the sword. Yeah. Sure.
Where did it even go? Oh, there it is.
Wait, it cut through the bones.
I feel like I'm gonna miss this and
He's
just
doing the
slice my own
podcast.
foot off. What if I do it?
Slice
What if I do it like that?
Yeah, that's a good idea. What the?
My
just
sword
smacked it.
sucks. I did nothing. I didn't even get it off the rope.
You're saying you want to eat this?
It's just, you wash it with water.
Yeah, well, that's actually going to be delicious.
It's gonna be great.
Ugh.
And then finally, after we potentially ruined the edge, it was time for the water test, which every man with a sword is obsessed with doing.
Oh yeah.
Alexa, after your last results, I've got high hopes. Whenever
I'm
you're
excited.
ready.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, that felt.
I was gonna say, can we get the Koki shake? Shake Koki? I don't know what it's called. Cat shake Coke key? Coke being shaken by cat? Can we get that emote in chat? Yes. Yes, they should have shaken it. So when they cut it, it explodes. That'll be so cool. Let's watch that again.
That's actually going to be delicious.
It's gonna be great.
Hi,
And then
Toilet.
finally,
Welcome.
after we potentially ruined the edge, it was time for the water test, which every man with a sword is obsessed with doing.
Shake.
Alexa, after your last results, I've got high hopes. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Whoa! Wait, I don't understand.
Came
How
right
did
into
it go
ads. I'm
up
sorry.
and then up?
I smell like beer now. This is great.
Wait, how does
Oh,
that make it any?
shit. How did he cut them with the same angle, but they're on the same surface? Like, how did this angle happen? What the? Physics? Is physics in the room with us? Is geometry in the room with us? What? I think it exploded enough. Not enough. Never. Huh.
Any sense? That's actually impossible. What you did just did. Alexa. One.
Oh!
I got beer in my eye.
Wait, what even happened?
Who do you think won that? Yours were definitely cleaner.
Yeah, my thing
Oh
stayed
my
pretty
God,
much
he
in the same
shredded
position.
that.
So is that, I don't even, we didn't really set the parameters for the test before we did it. We just wanted to hit the bottle.
You know what? Do you want to just call it
Love
a draw?
bug, thank you for the
It's a
follow. Welcome. Thank you. He actually swung the sword 3 times, but we're too weak to see all of it. Yeah. Anime moment. Wait, I want to see that again. Let's see if it's the same.
Water test, which every man with a sword is obsessed with doing.
Let's see.
Alexa, after your last results, I've got high hopes. Whenever you're ready.
You can't really tell, but it seems like the 3 do have the same angle. So they could have faked it. Tilted as the force distributed to the next can. I don't know. Can any physicians in the YouTube comments explain this phenomenon?
Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Whoa!
See.
Wait, I don't understand. How did it go up and then up?
I smell like beer now. This is great.
Yeah.
How does that make any sense? That's actually impossible. What you did just did. Alexa. One.
Oh!
It's so heavy.
Wait, what even happened?
Who do you think won that? Yours were definitely cleaner.
Yeah, my thing stayed pretty much in the same
They
position.
end up
Yeah, is that-
tilting.
I don't
Oh,
even, we didn't really
maybe.
set the parameters for the test before we did it. We just wanted to hit the bottle.
You know what? Do you want to just call it a draw?
Sure.
It's a real sword.
It's a good sword.
It's a good sword.
Pleasure doing
Thank you to
business
Honkai
with you.
Star Rail for sponsoring this video and allowing me to make this sword. So go download Honkai in the description below. And also big thanks to Keith and Corin for helping
Oh
me out.
yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If you
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, please subscribe and check out some of my other videos.
I give it a like because I'm not a heathen. Thank you so much for letting me react to your content.